The signs of spring are there. If you look for them, that's garlic coming up voluntarily, and these broadleaves, I can't name them all, not small like that. I don't know if I can name many of them at all, but nonetheless, there they are. They're coming up. I'm going to go down to that area where there's an old spring and use my loppers and see if I can cut my way around it so I'll have better access to it later. Here's some music for Wayne Frost. The water song. What's going on here has to do with some kind of an excavation in the past, which I haven't figured out yet. But in the meantime, it's a lovely song. Another quiet day. It was right in here that I saw the salamander about 3 days ago. And I just saw him this morning again. Out here, the water gets warm, much warmer than back in the woods on a sunny day. So out here is where I'll see that kind of activity. So not much changes at the moment. I could, if I worked at it, I could get more water here, so it would be actually running out the end stronger, but there's no need. Soon, in a day or so, I'm going to turn the pigs on here, and they'll work with me, they'll plurk with me. In the meantime, it's looking pretty good to my eye. I usually don't stop here to film, but I can see the pond. You know, there's no leaves on those trees yet. So it's an angle that might be of interest. That's my son's garden right there. 3 garden beds fenced in. He's doing it in a very different way from me. Well, it's a nice garden, and he gets a lot of pleasure out of it. That's the cherry tree house. Moved here about 70 miles, about 70 years ago. By me. I just said 70 years. It was in 1983, more or less. So that's like 50 years, or 40. I guess that's 40 years ago. Took it all apart, completely apart, and in 4 logging trucks. Brought it down, back the trucks on the hillside here, unloaded it, and then commenced to put the whole thing back together. Built by my mother's great-grandfather. Overnight, the water level stayed just about perfect for my purposes. I'm going to let it go on at some point, but I'll certainly shut it off again because my son and wife don't like moisture on the lawn. But that's about the perfect level. And I've got it open, so I'm going to go up there and shut the brick valves, or the bricks valve, to get ready for me to plurk here later. Look at that, the zanjas, there was enough leakage here that the zanjas below this western canal began to fill and spill a little. Great. I think maybe when I close it here, I'll just use 1 brick height instead of 2. That's where I was. And here you can see I left this open. And here's more of that water song for Wayne. I'm about to adjust it. Tuning up to do here. But anyway, here we go. I'm gonna shut the valve. That'll do for now.